November 4th, 1922, Egypt's Valley of the Kings. For years, archaeologist Howard Carter had searched for a ghost, a lost pharaoh named Tutankhamun. Now, after years of fruitless digging under the scorching sun, his team uncovered a step cut into the bedrock. They cleared the sand to reveal a sealed doorway. Untouched for over 3,000 years, Carter drilled a small hole, peered through with a candle, and was struck dumb. When asked what he could see, he could only stammer, "Yes, wonderful things." Behind the door lay an antechamber glittering with golden beds, chariots, and sentinel statues. They had found it, the tomb of the boy king. But in opening the door to history, they may have also unleashed something far more sinister. The man who funded it all was Lord Carnarvon, a wealthy British aristocrat. Just 5 months after the tomb was unsealed, his luck ran out. In Cairo, a mosquito bite on his cheek became infected, supposedly nicked open by a razor while shaving. Sepsis and pneumonia quickly set in. On April 5, 1923, as Lord Carnarvon took his final breath in his hotel room, a strange power outage plunged the entire city of Cairo into darkness. At that very same moment, hundreds of miles away at his English estate, his beloved terrier Susie let out a final howl and died. The newspapers exploded. The curse of the pharaohs was no longer a myth whispered by locals. It was a headline screaming from every newsstand. The story didn't end with Carnarvon. The pattern seemed to continue, a grim procession of untimely deaths. George J. Gould, a wealthy American financier who visited the tomb shortly after its opening, died within months from a sudden fever. Aubrey Herbert, Lord Carnarvon's half-brother who was present at the opening, died from blood poisoning. In the decade that followed, at least a dozen people connected to the discovery met strange and premature ends, feeding the legend of a vengeful spirit guarding its eternal rest. Was this the pharaoh's retribution? But what if the killer wasn't supernatural? Science offers a more chillingly plausible explanation. For 3 millennia, the air inside Tutankhamun's tomb was perfectly sealed. This environment could have been the perfect breeding ground for ancient dormant pathogens. Modern analysis suggests that dangerous molds, fungi, and bacteria could have been trapped within the tomb. When the seal was broken, these microscopic organisms, some potentially toxic or capable of causing severe respiratory infections, would have been released into the air, inhaled by the first people to enter. The curse might not have been magical, but biological. In reality, the curse was more fiction than fact. While a few individuals died, the vast majority of those who entered the tomb lived long and uneventful lives. Howard Carter, the man who first breached the tomb, lived for another 16 years. Lord Carnarvon's own daughter, who was also present, lived until 1980. The sensationalist press of the 1920s, eager for a dramatic story, fanned the flames of the legend, linking any and every misfortune to the pharaoh. The truth was far less dramatic, but the story of a curse was simply too good to pass up. So, as we gaze upon the serene, golden death mask of the boy king, a symbol of unimaginable history and wealth, the question lingers. Was the string of deaths the work of an ancient supernatural power protecting its sacred ground? Or was it merely a series of unfortunate coincidences, amplified by modern science and a sensationalist media?